lived in Florida for, let me say, over 22 years now. I was born in Nigeria, Africa, West Africa, and I moved to United States 22 years ago. So basically, I grew up in Nigeria. Because of the history of cancer in my family, I do every 6 months diagnose. But after 10 years of nothing, so my doctor put me on once a year. So I went for the annual mammogram, and that was how I was discovered that I had cancer. There's an history of cancer in my family. Like I said earlier, my mom died of breast cancer at age 45. I was only 20 years old, just getting into college when my mother died of breast cancer. I'm so lucky to have been caught at stage 1. If not because of the fact that I went for my annual mammogram, nobody would have found out that I had cancer because I had no symptoms at all. There was no lumps on my armpit, there was no pain in my breast. So, but thank God for the mammogram that I went to. So I was able to relate with friends and family and tell them what I was diagnosed of. And I did tell them to please go for annual checkup because it's easier when they find out early. But when I got the news, I was devastated. And I spoke with all my friends and family, and they gave me support by giving me love and everything that I can think of at that time. So, and with the help of God and the motivation I got from people that have been through it, I was able to believe that God can do something and the treatment can work well. And honestly, the treatment worked well with my body, and God took care of the situation. The doctor, Dr. Lisa Minton, that's the surgeon. During the surgery, they removed 17 lymph nodes, and out of the 17, 16 were cleared of cancer, but one of it had 0.5 of it, of spreading. So, and the doctor was like, they're going to be very aggressive with it. So because of that, they had to put me on 6-month chemotherapy and on 1 month of radiation to get it cleared. The chemotherapy is tough. It's tough. For everybody that have been through chemo, they will like support what I'm saying. Body weakness, couldn't do anything. I feel so nausea. I can't get any food in, but I had to, take some medication to eat a little bit at least. But after 2-3 days of the chemo, the energy comes back. But when my energy is back, it is time for me to get another chemo. In the process, some of the good cells are being knocked down, so it makes you weak. Presently, my energy is not at the same level I was before I was diagnosed, due to the chemo. And I did the radiation for 1 month. To God be the glory, since 2021, I've been cancer-free. So each time I go for my mammogram, it's always very free. So, and I give God the glory, and I want to encourage people out there, you can beat it. I beat it, you can beat it. But what I would just tell people that have been diagnosed now is get the treatment recommended for you by the doctor. The treatment does help me, and don't be too fearful about it. What you ought to do is put it behind you, focus on God, and get your treatment. Get your treatment, get treated, get your treatment all the time. Speak to your doctor. If you feel anything, don't keep quiet. Talk to the expert. That is exactly what I did, and it's helping me today.